All across Arvada, people are digging in, sharing good times,
making popcorn,
and getting to know each other.
Howdy, neighbors.
We have a map of our neighborhood, so go put a star on your house.
And it is thanks in part to the city's neighborhood engagement programs. Because of that, the city offers grants and resources to bring neighbors together with the idea of turning strangers into friends. The programs also foster two-way communication between the city and neighborhoods.
It creates a great way for the neighborhoods to communicate to the city through kind of a common voice, and also for the city to communicate back to the neighborhood.
The Far Horizons neighborhood welcomed the grants.
And that's a huge deal since we're not an HOA and we have no other funding source. So we have no other way to invest money into our neighborhood or even raise money. The first grant we got was the neighborhood organizational grant, and that gave us $500 to put on our potluck today.
The group also got a $4,000 neighborhood improvement grant.
Currently nothing in our neighborhood says Far Horizons, and it was important to our committee that we started to identify this is Far Horizons, this is where we live, so that we can gain some pride.
So they launched an art contest to let kids help design a new sign, and the creativity flowed.
The committee narrowed it down to 12 out of the 187 drawings submitted.
Neighbors voted on the final 12 at the summer potluck. The winning entry will be the centerpiece of new neighborhood identity signs to be made and installed with the grant money. Britton Park is another community using a neighborhood improvement grant for new identification signs. They chose a barn design that ties into their neighborhood's agricultural past.
We're trying to marry that history with the park, with the neighborhood, to create a sign that will say, this is us, this is who we are.
They're also doing a beautification project. Guided by a master gardener in their neighborhood, they obtained 8 garden-in-a-box kits to plant in the front yards of additional homeowners. With maturity, the newly planted yards will soon have the same lush curb appeal and contribute to pride in their community. Across town at 72nd and Sims, the Common Earth Community Garden grows with the help of a city grant.
The City of Arvada was probably the most essential partner we've had.
Built on spare land offered by the First United Church of Arvada, the city grant helped organizers construct the first garden beds. With plenty of helping hands pitching in, of course.
We have 9 plots in the ground that are 10 by 15. We have 3 that are raised beds that are 4 by 8. The idea will be that the entire ground out there will have upwards of 50 plots as year by year we are able to add to the 12 that are in there now.
Garden organizers are quick to give kudos to an Arvada resident for planting the seeds for the whole idea.
The Common Earth Community Garden sprung up again from Lisa Lytle's idea years ago.
Now, as the first crops emerge from the soil, it's clear there's a lot more growing here than just a garden. Neighborhood ties are growing too, and fostering a stronger community. And that's the whole idea behind Arvada's neighborhood engagement programs and grants. The City of Arvada offers several types of neighborhood grants ranging from $100 to several $1,000s. Projects must meet certain criteria and the grants must be approved by City Council. A limited number of grants is available each year, so it is important to plan early. To learn more, go online to arvada.org and search neighborhood grants. You can also call Arvada's neighborhood engagement offices or email them.